This is the Firefox Internet Web Browser. It's one of the 5 major browsers. Been around for many years, and it's provided by a non-profit company rather than one of the other. Some of the other browsers are provided by major corporations. So we're going to talk about bookmarks. Right here on the main page, there's a link to the bookmarks for organizational purposes. But let's talk about setting a bookmark. If we want to set a bookmark, we'll click this little blue button right here. So I've got another tab open. Here's a page I want to make sure I bookmark. So I'm going to click the bookmark, and you notice there was a little blue symbol that jumped over to this list icon. You also notice that the star is now filled in blue solid rather than an outline. So that is an indication that when you're on a page that you've bookmarked, you know that you've already bookmarked it. And here's the open star that's not yet bookmarked. And here is the filled in star that indicates you have bookmarked it. So if we click this link to show our bookmarks, now we can see our bookmarks 2 different places. If we just click on the blue, on the star, the blue star, we are sending a bookmark to unsorted bookmarks, and it's going to be at the bottom of the list. So the newest is going to be at the bottom. If we look at the list of recently bookmarked pages, the most recent will be at the top. So different list, different purpose, different order. If you really want to go crazy opening pages, you can click this Open All in Tabs, and it's going to open everything on this list in a separate tab in your browser. I'm not going to do that. Now let's take a look at the Bookmarks Toolbar, which is right here. If you don't see it on your browser, you can turn it on by putting your mouse right here and clicking on View Bookmarks Toolbar. That is what's called a toggle, so clicking on it once turns it on, clicking on it another time, you don't see a check mark, and that will turn it on or display it. So this is a place where you can display your most favorite bookmarks, your most frequently visited sites that you want to go to again and again, right up on your screen all the time, where one click will take you there. By far the easiest way to add a bookmark to the Bookmarks toolbar is to simply drag it from the tab that the page is open in down to the Bookmarks toolbar. And you see an insertion point up here there that shows me where it's going to drop, and there it is. Now I can reorganize those by dragging it to the left or right. I'll leave it here on the right. And also notice that Firefox on its own creates a folder of bookmarks. You can add folders also. It creates a folder of most visited, and it keeps these organized by what you've recently visited and visited most often, and it will keep this list current for you. So you've always got that, but you can specify the order and the location of the most frequently visited sites that you want to be able to see all the time right here on the toolbar. There are a couple ways that you can organize your bookmarks, whether it's creating new folders to put them in or simply reordering them in your list. One is to click on the bookmarks list and click on View Bookmarks Sidebar, which will open a sidebar over on the left side and show you your list of bookmarks. The folders are indicated with a drop down, and then you can view the content of those folders by clicking on the arrow, and it changes to that darker angled arrow. And then if you want to reposition or drag a bookmark from one folder to another folder, or just drag it within the list, you simply click on it and drag it, and it repositions it. A second way, closing the sidebar, would be clicking this X. A second and probably more thorough way of organizing your bookmarks is to click the bookmarks icon again and choose Show All Bookmarks. and that's going to open a window that has a few more features and a little more space that will allow you to create new folders and organize your bookmarks however you want, as well as being able to import your bookmarks from other browsers and back your bookmarks up into a file that you can then save or transfer to other computers. So, thank you for listening.